Kinyas. Excellent. Welcome back to today's video. Today we're doing Pyung Ahn. As a quick reminder, Pyung Ahn means peace and calm number 2. This is the second of the intermediate forms. This form is designed for students that are green belt, but anybody who is orange green, green, or green brown will be learning this form for the very first time. This form is an exciting one. You've done Seigen Gilbu, you've done Seigen Yibu, you've done Seigen Sambu. They're all pretty similar. Then you got to Pyung Ahns. You did Pyung Ahn Chodan probably, and it's still fairly similar. Pyung Ahn is the first explosion. There's going to be so much new stuff in this form. We're going to go through it first normal speed, then we're going to go through it slower. Before we do that, if all you need is a quick reminder of what form Pyung Ahn is. Pyung Ahn is the one that starts like this with a square block. That's all you need. Awesome. Go home, practice. If you want to see a little bit more, stick around. We're going to continue to do the form. Awesome. Pyung Ahn. Chariot. Kinyat. Chumbi. Seya. Pyung Ahn. Seya. Seya. Relax. All right, now we're gonna go through Pyung Ahn a little bit slower, talking through some of the moves. By the way, there's lots of knife hands in this form. I'm gonna count how many knife hands there are in total, because there's a lot of them. So we're starting here. We start with a new move, the square block. Turn our fighting stance. Hands come from the hip, up to the shoulders, open out. It's a high block, and inside out the block at the same time. Grab the person, pull my fist around, uppercut, boom. This is another tricky move. The beginning is hard, gets easier. Left leg picks up, left hand chambers, turn to horseman stance, side punch to the left. Do the same pattern to the other side. So I chamber, bring the hands across the body, expand out. High blocks up here, inside blocks in front. Grab the person, circle the hand around, uppercut to the jaw. Pick the right leg up, right hand turns, and we side punch sideways. My left leg's gonna do the move this time. My left leg steps. My right side will come along to what we call a chamber position. I'm gonna pivot, side kick hammer fist at the same time. Re-chamber, stepping backwards into a fighting stance. Our hands come up with our first knife hand block. We step forward, knife hand again. Step forward, knife hand again. Now time for a new move, the pierce. My front hand, my left hand's gonna swat down. Step forward, stab. Right to the middle, nice out, key up on the stab, on the pierce. I'm gonna spin, doing a series of more knife hands. Step out, knife hand, turn, knife hand. Going left off of the 48 degrees, knife hand again. New turn, new move. Left leg's gonna step from the 45 back onto the center line and past. In fact, as we turn our body on the center line, I'm gonna chamber, I'm gonna twist up what's called a duro, or a twisting into that side block. So I've twisted into this block, my knee comes up my foot, front kick. Sit down in front stance, reverse punch, twist, do the twisting block on the other side. Same deal, the front kick, knee comes up, foot goes out, sit down in the front stance, reverse punch. This next block is different. It's a count by itself. I'm going to step forward to a reinforced block. Another new move for this form series. Like I said, there's lots of new moves. All right, the last 4 moves should be familiar for those of you who know Pyung Ahn Chodan. I'm going to turn, front stance, block low, inside outside block with a knife hand. I'm going to turn off 45 degrees, step to that high block motion. Turn, look back the way we came. Same motions on the other side. Front stance low. Our last knife hand, that inside outside block with a knife hand. I did not forget about the second key up. It's on this last move right here. Step off at the angle, high block left, nice loud hiya. Come back to the ready stance. We bow. Real quick before we move on with the next video, I want to show you the couple of moves from this at a little bit closer of an angle. So when we do that step, I'm here, I've just done my second of the side punches. We step, we chamber. There's, for how we do it here, this fist under, this fist on top, the knee, whoa, is under the elbow. Nice solid. You'll see a couple different styles how this is done. For right now, this is how we're going to continue to do the move. Exactly, chamber, extend for the side kick, re-chamber. There's that knife hand block. Speaking of knife hand blocks, I'm going to get really close to camera for this. I might cut my head off. That's flat. That's, if you will, 180 degrees. That's 90 degrees. I'm going to drop the elbow down. So the fingertips about eye level. The elbow is about rib level. And this is the knife hand block. A lot of my students like to do this. A lot of not my students like to do this. It's in the middle. Yes, and you can hear baby Kronk in the background squeaking away. So when I turn, I look, fingers are eye level, elbows ribs level, the other hand is in front, just like this. Excellent. That is Pyung Ahn, Eat On. Face here. Chidiyat. Kinyat.